Welcome to the Graduate Research Forum for Fall 2022. My name is Deborah Flores. I am a graduate student in the Department of Organization, Workforce, and Leadership Studies at Texas State University. The title of my research is The Challenges that Single Mothers Endure While Pursuing Higher Education. It has become overwhelmingly complex for single mothers to attain a degree more than ever. Why are some single mothers who are our welfare participants never acquire a degree? Childcare and tuition expenses burden single mothers when pursuing higher education. Accessing government programs may be easy, but requalifying, denying, or reducing benefit affects the participant. Forrester and Jacobson mentioned that there are difficulties for single mothers accessing government programs to assist with careers and counseling education. Student loan debt has burdened students and has no ease in sight. So how can we assist in supporting single mothers in pursuing their dream of financial stability and out of the welfare system? The purpose of this study was to examine the difficulties single mothers face while pursuing higher education. 3 research questions guided the study. What challenges do single mothers encounter due to welfare reform? What support do single mothers receive from family, friends, or mentors? And what financial issues do single mothers overcome? The study used the qualitative research method to discover single mothers' challenges while pursuing higher education. The participant demographic table illustrates that it included 4 Hispanic and 1 white single mother. The ages of the participants ranged from 25 to 44 years old. For this study, 2 participants acquired their degrees and are employed and no longer participating in welfare programs. 2 participants are 1 to 2 semesters away from graduating, while 1 participant has several courses to take to be eligible to apply to the nursing program. Data collection comprised of face-to-face interviews with participants, field notes, and transcriptions. The study used a semi-structured protocol where interviews were recorded and transcribed. Interview questions were conducted on 3 main themes acquired from the literature: the effects of welfare reform, support, and financial debt. Questions that offered information on educational background, family, and demographic background were included. Data analysis were comprised of thematic coding, 2 major themes, and findings. I began thematic coding by reading all the data, then reread while making notes and initial codes. Once preliminary codes were sorted, initial themes started to unfold. Once all themes were known, the final themes were narrowed into major themes, which finally generated major findings. This research revealed 3 major findings examining single mothers' obstacles while pursuing higher education. The major findings revealed were welfare reform, support, and financial burden. Welfare reform was the first major theme identified, which has affected single mothers' pursuit of stability. Several participants expressed how difficult it was for them to provide food and medical needs to their children when their benefits were reduced. One participant stated that the reduction of welfare benefits affected her situation. Ashley stated, quote, "I definitely had to dip into my savings more to continue school." The research identified its second major theme as support. All participants expressed that without their family support, they would never be able to continue their journey. There were some bumps along the way for some participants who stated that friends would tend to deter them from studying, and at that point, the friendship was terminated. Veronica stated, quote, "My mother just really saw the importance. They were immigrants and really did see the importance in education." The third major theme identified was the financial burden. High tuition costs and unexpected expenses caused an economic downfall for single mothers. Financial aid did not always sufficient when attending colleges or universities. Grants and loans only take them so far until they fall into financial debt. Dila stated, quote, "I was about to graduate when they said, because of the time you weren't here, you have to pay back because you did not graduate on time." The unexpected burden of having to repay affected her finances and pushed her into debt. This study offers implications for theory, practice, policy, and informs future research. For theory, this study examines the difficulties single mothers endure while pursuing higher education. The contributing findings from the data directly link the major themes of welfare, support from others, and financial issues that negatively impact their higher education journey. For practice, this study offers implications for universities, colleges, and financial services division. For universities, single mothers hope to be supported in various ways that will impact a positive outcome. Single mothers hope community colleges can help in multiple ways that could offer childcare and emotional support. As for financial services, there is a need for an overhaul that can provide support towards supplies and tuition without acquiring student loans that contribute to financial debt. For policy, implications include universities and community colleges developing a broad array of services and support for single mothers. Financial services need to alleviate financial burdens, while the flexibility of courses is also an issue. FAFSA limits the grant money awarded to low-income students affecting single mothers. The relationship between all these institutions primarily affects low-income students. The limitations of this study were a small number of participants, 80% identified as Hispanics. The study also had limitations as participants were also single mothers. Future studies might address such limitations and continue to such research. The study also used qualitative methods to examine single mothers' difficulties while pursuing higher education. Future studies using qualitative methods might examine narrowing topics on policies that contribute to support single mothers. Future qualitative method studies might investigate a larger, more diverse group of participants from multiple colleges and universities. It is a long, difficult road for single mothers pursuing higher education. There may be obstacles along the way, but they must continue to strive for victory. The goal may take longer for non-traditional students like single mothers, but it is not impossible. Welfare programs, support from others, and finances will determine if they acquire a degree. On the page below, please click on your anonymous preference for this study by clicking one of these two icons, like or dislike. In addition, please post your comments or questions in the YouTube comment section below. I will respond to inquiries posted from September 28th through October the 9th on this webpage. Thank you for listening to this recap of my research study examining single mothers' challenges while pursuing higher education.